Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Shio, and in today's reading we are going to be getting some encouragement from your spirit guides and the universe. And I just came back from a little break. I took a little break so that my body can get used to the pregnancy that's going on, and I'm so glad to be back, and I'm really excited to do this reading for all of us today. I really hope that this reading helps you move towards your new goals, manifestation, your destination, your dream life. So we're going to get some messages from the universe to give you encouragement in moving forward. And yeah, we have three groups to choose from today. We have group number ones with this really adorable Totoro sticker. Group twos, we have the Haku sticker. And group threes, you guys have the Gigi sticker from Kiki's Delivery Service. So these stickers are also available on my Etsy shop if you want to go check it out and purchase the stickers for yourself. That would mean so much to me. I put a lot of my heart and soul into making these stickers. But anyway, take a look at these three groups to see which one is calling out to you. And once you are ready, the timestamps will be linked down in the description box, and I will see you there for your reading. Hello group ones, if you have chosen this really adorable Totoro sticker, this is going to be your encouragement from the universe. So I think being drawn to this sticker itself shows that you're somebody who wants to be in a very good community. I also think that you're going to get a lot of encouragement, and the universe and your spirit guides are going to speak through your soul tribe and the community that you align yourself with. So it is a very important thing that you do align yourself with people who lifts your spirit. It doesn't even have to be in person. The message that I'm getting is that you can find people that you resonate with, that you can relate to online. And, if you listen to the words that they say, if it lifts you up and puts you in a good mood, these encouraging messages can also come through these people that you are connected to. So I am feeling a great sense of community for you guys. And let's get into your oracle cards. So your first card is the Lady of the Lake. New beginnings, something is about to happen. So I really do think that Spirit is saying what you're waiting for, if you are looking for signs to see if you're on the right path, if you have this energy, it's like, when a storm is about to happen, before the rain comes in, before the wind even starts blowing, you can kind of feel it in the air. You can feel the atmosphere shift a little bit. And I think that group number ones, you guys might be feeling that for a little while now. And it's like, it's not as obvious as a storm, right? You don't have visual cues. We're not really in tune with our spiritual atmospheric changes. So you might be a little confused if you're not too tapped into your spirituality to see, and you might be wondering if what you are feeling is the signs of change, is the beginning of change, that something new and something different is about to happen. And if you are wondering that, this card is a big confirmation that something is about to happen, something big is about to change, and it's going to change for the better. And this Lady of the Lake, she has a very healing, motherly, watery energy. Water heals emotions. Water is about connectivity as well. So if there is a connection that you have been longing for, that could be beginning for you as well, group number one. And it doesn't even have to be emotional connection. It can be just your connection to the spirits, your connection to your higher self, but something that you've been waiting for and wishing for to be in alignment with, and you're wondering if it's going to begin. It is definitely going to begin for you, group one. In fact, I think you are in the I guess in the moment of that change happening, in that atmospheric change right now. And then for your next oracle card, you guys have Seven of Abundance, and this says have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry, the hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. So again, I think Spirit is really telling you that something new is about to come in, something big is about to happen, something is about to change. That's what you're feeling in your heart, that's what you're feeling in your soul. And it could be something that you've been waiting for and you're like, I don't see anything changing. In fact, maybe you are taking one step forward and two steps back. You know, like it feels like you're in stagnation and that nothing, even though you've put in so much effort, nothing is moving that needle. And that's your encouragement for today, I guess, group number one. Like, I really do think that a change is coming in for you, and it's going to be a change that you really love. That's going to bring you closer to your alignment and your dreams. If you have a vision board, I would say, oh yes, this would be a very good time to maybe revamp your vision board, put new images in, refresh that energy a little bit, open up the windows in your house, just have like a refresher of energy because something new and something wonderful is coming in and it's going to completely change your life. Yeah. I would not be surprised if you get a lot of like the 10 cards in the tarot portion later, because I just have this feeling for you guys, group number one, that you're at the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one is about to come in. For your affirmation cards, ooh, you guys have connection. I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Okay. I am very surprised that this card came out because you know how we were just talking about the weather to describe the energy that you're in. So I think that's another confirmation from this card that you are really feeling that change in the atmosphere spiritually, of the change that's coming in for you. And talking about connection as well, I really do think that maybe getting advice. No, I think that the way to move the boulder, right? It's almost like the energy wants to come in, but there's like this little boulder, like this door that is closed right now, and you will realize the way to open that door through a connection of yours. It could be a connection in person or a connection via a video, like I said, but something that you listen to from somebody else is going to have you have that eureka moment where you're like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's going to help me unlock my next step and bring me towards my goal. That's going to open the floodgates of your dream life for you. Yeah, so pay attention to the connections that you have in your life. And if something really resonates with you, maybe to put it down in a notebook or put it down in like some notes so that you can go back and refer to it. I'm also seeing, or I'm hearing Spirit say that you should go through the notes that you kept before, and there might be something, or maybe a letter, a message that someone has sent to you before in the past, and there could be something waiting there for you that's going to help you unlock this new chapter. Okay, so now let's take a look at your tarot cards to finish off your reading of the encouragement from the universe. Let's do 4. Okay, perfect. So let's see what we have. Group number 1, you have Ace of Cups. Yeah, a new beginning. Can you see the words? Okay, let me move these up a little bit. Oops. Okay. So you have the Ace of Cups. Definitely. We talked a lot about the water connection. I really think that if you've been working towards getting a good partnership going, finding the right person for you. If you've been wanting to start a new chapter in your life romantically, that's really gonna begin for you. You have strength, and this card also has a lot of water energy in it. You have 8 of Wands. Ooh, it's coming in fast, coming in hot. And the Lovers. Perfect. So yes, exactly as we were saying, I really think that group 1s, you guys are talking about some kind of romantic connection. And yeah, this is spirit confirming and encouraging you that you're on the right path. Something is going to happen for you. Ooh, you might meet this person in like a social situation where you maybe go with your friend to a party that you didn't really want to go to. And while you're there, you meet your next significant person. And I know we just passed the Leo season, which is what Strength card is reminding me of. And so maybe that is when your portal actually opened. That is maybe a sign that that's when you started feeling that shift in your energy, that something is about to happen and you're just waiting to see what's going to happen. But I really do think that an emotional gateway is happening for you because of the strength and the resilience that you have put in the process to encourage yourself. The tenacity, strength to me often aligns with tenacity, and the courage, the tenacity that you have to keep going, keep having faith, even though you're not seeing the actual physical manifestation in your life. That really propelled you into this new gateway, new chapter. And now the blessings are going to come in for you at a very, very quick speed. And really, like with the Lovers, it could be in 6 days, 6 hours, 6 weeks at the longest. But you are going to come into union with something that is very divinely aligned for you. If it's a person, then it's going to be a beautiful, committed relationship. You need to have faith that that is the next person that's coming in for you. And if it's not a relationship, then you are going to be in a very divinely connected union with your soul's purpose, with this timeline that you're meant to be, your highest self is meant to be, and that is going to bring about so much emotional fulfillment for you, group number 1. So that is the encouragement that we have from Spirit today. It is such a beautiful reading. I am so excited and happy for you. And yeah, I really hope you like this reading, and if you did, you can leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. If you want to purchase this sticker, it is in the Etsy shop, in my Etsy shop that I linked in the description box. I put a lot of love into the drawings and the stickers that I make, so it will mean so much to me if you check it out. And yeah, group number 1, I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 2s, and welcome to your reading. And you guys chose this really adorable Haku sticker, and we're going to take a look at the encouraging messages that are meant for you right now. So this is actually one of my favorite stickers that I have ever made. I love it. I paste this little sticker everywhere, and right off the bat, from the sticker, a message that I'm getting is that you're about to enter this very dreamy, spiritual, magical phase in your life. Yeah, like I think that is definitely coming in for you, group number 2s. So let's get started with your oracle cards. Your first card you have is Cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. So I really think that this is what you guys are feeling right now. It is very interesting because group 1s also have a very similar card when it comes to their first oracle card. So I really think that you are feeling this switch in energy. However, it's a little different because in group 1, I kind of describe that energy like the feeling of the atmosphere changing before like the weather changes. But for you guys, it's almost like I'm getting that feeling of being under a stream or a waterfall. And if you were to close your eyes, you just feel all your tiredness, the soreness in your muscles, the heat in your body, just anything that was making you uncomfortable and not relaxed, just flow away. It's like if you were covered in dirt and you sat down in a very calm stream with the perfect temperature water, and you feel all the dirt just wash away from you. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. And I really think that that is part of the new beginning that's coming in for you. It's going to come in first with this very relaxing, beautiful, cleansing type of energy, washing away things that are no longer serving you, that you no longer need. And it's not even like the tower moment where it feels very uncomfortable. This feels like a very, very welcomed cleansing. It's like if you haven't taken a bath for way too long and you finally take a bath and you take a shower and you wash your hair and you do like the everything shower where it takes like 2 hours. It's that kind of feeling that I'm getting. So yeah, that is what is coming in for you. This is going to be the first part of the change, right? And so if we were to tie back to an encouragement, is that Spirit is saying you don't really have to do anything. Just be expectant of this calming energy that's going to wash over you. And this is going to be the first sign that this new beginning is about to come in for you. All right. So for your next card, ooh, this is not what I wanted. For your next card, you know what? Actually, maybe, because I was supposed to go with this one for the second card, but this bad boy wanted to pop in. So let's switch it up a little bit. For your affirmations, you have get centered. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a rabbit holding a ruby staff floating through space on a velvet throne. I'm just going to fill in the blanks for you guys. But yes, so this is saying, okay, I get it now. So I see why this card wanted to come out next. To be able to get that cleansing energy, to get centered. I mean, if you're dirty and you needed a shower, you take a shower, right? But how do you do that if you are needing a spiritual cleansing? I think specifically for you, group number 2s, this is what you're supposed to do. To get centered, to get grounded, to meditate, to be calm and at peace, to feel that metaphorical, spiritual cleansing stream wash through you. And I think once you start practicing this, like this is like a little advice. So once you start doing this, this is when you're going to start seeing that big change come in. All right. And then your next card, you guys have Ace of Abundance. Okay. So, it all makes sense because you first, oh my gosh, I love it when like Spirit has like such a cohesive message that flows in a timeline. But basically, right, you start by cleansing. Spirit says that there's this cleansing energy that's coming in that's going to wash away anything that you don't need. It's going to help you release everything that you don't need. And you might be thinking, well, right, what do I do? And so your next card said you need to get centered. You need to meditate. You need to relax. You need to get grounded. Do that grounding work. And then you're like, okay, great. But what is that beginning that's coming in? Well, here's your answer. Ace of Abundance. It says, this chart brings wonderful news, a windfall of resources coming your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. I don't think I need to elaborate on this card, quite honestly. Like, I love these tarot, guardian angel tarot cards because they have such beautiful messages that I'm like, there's nothing more I need to say. Like, this card says everything. So it doesn't even have to be material abundance. Ace of Abundance, Ace of Pentacles can be a lot of things. It's a card of resources that are coming in for you. Money, advice, assistance, beginning your business, changing contract, changing career, whichever that is in alignment with you, whichever that you want to do. This is coming in. This energy is coming in. It is almost like if you're a farmer, you are gonna wait for good weather to come in, right? Because if it's snowing all the time, your crops are not going to grow. So it's like if you're a farmer, you have great weather coming in. You know, just things like that. If you're a stockbroker, if you're a finance bro, you have great, I guess, a market coming in. So whatever you need to feel the Ace of Abundance, that's going to come in after you get centered and cleansed. And yeah, Spirit is encouraging, like, that's all you need to do. Just get grounded, get centered. You don't have to go out there and hustle. You really need to go within and clean whatever is unnecessary in your spiritual self. Okay, so these cards wanted to come out. You do have a big windfall coming in though, because like your cards just want to fly off my hands and onto the table. Okay, let's get one more. I'm gonna read these 3 cards together as if they're like gonna happen at the same time, or messages that are meant to happen at the same time. And then this is going to be the card that is kind of like the outcome, or something that happens afterwards, right? So let's see. You have 4 of Swords. This is funny because 4 of Swords, if there was a card in tarot that's like, hey yo, you gotta meditate, that's gonna be the 4 of Swords. It's like, don't take any actions, rest and relax. And I think it's funny that you have that come out. 7 of Pentacles, okay. And 2 of Wands. Very, very nice. Okay, I get it. Okay. Oh, your message is so cohesive, group number 2. I love it. Spirit is saying right now it's the time for inaction, which is beautiful. You don't have to do anything. You've already planted the seed with the 7 of Pentacles. You're waiting for the crops to grow. Just wait. Just do your 4 of Swords. You know, just meditate. Your 2 of Wands. Just plan. Just envision. Just dream. Just be in your center. Just imagine. That's all you need to do. You don't need to go out there and start like chipping away at blocks to build the new path. You literally just have to sit and meditate and get centered and envision what it is that you want to happen in your life, what it is that you want to do. That's all. That's all you need to do right now, group number 2. And it's such a beautiful energy. I'm also getting the message that the universe, your spirit guides want to tell you the power is within you. It's not anywhere else. It's not in anybody else. You don't need to listen to advice videos. You don't need to have a coach telling you what to do. You don't need to go out there and spend all these money on all these resources, because you already have so much within you. Yeah, like you're like a volcano. It's like you have so much power within you that you just need to get centered, go within, and you'll see the manifestation just come out and start to unfold for you. Yeah. And then you have, this is so beautiful. You have the Lovers, which is very interesting because group 1s also have the Lovers as their last card. Very, very nice. I do think that you guys have a very similar energy to group number 1, although it is a little different. So if you want to check out group 1s, I'm not going to stop you, but I do think it's a slightly different energy, even though we have the same cards coming out. But the Lovers is union. The Lovers is going into union with whatever it is that is meant for you. It's like if you're driving, you know how we don't always drive right in the center of the lane. Sometimes you're a little to the left, sometimes you're a little to the right. The Lovers is like if there was like this perfect center line in the lane, and that is your soul purpose, your alignment, your the path that's going to bring you the most happiness and fulfilling life. You are going to be in alignment with that. It's like when finally another example I'm getting is like if you're trying to close a Ziploc bag, and you know how sometimes it's hard to find that perfect center, but this is like clicking and you get the perfect center the first time, and you just zip it and everything just falls nicely to place. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting with the Lovers. Like you're just going to fall beautifully into place after you take a break and get centered and get grounded. This Ace of Abundance is coming in that is meant for you, that is in line with the highest version of yourself and with the universe. So group twos, that is the reading that I have for you guys today. I want to show you this little sticker again, just in case you want to purchase it. The link will be in the description box for my Etsy shop. I really do put a lot of love into making my stickers, so it will mean so much to me if you do go check that out. And I will send you the stickers with like a really cute message. I'm so excited. I just restarted my sticker shop. Yeah, and if you like this video, you can like the video, leave a comment to let me know how's it going for you, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Hi group threes, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this really cute Gigi sticker, this is going to be your reading about what encouraging messages Spirit has for you. And right off the bat, by choosing this sticker, I really do think that you're about to step into, it's giving me a very full energy, because in the anime Kiki's delivery service, she reminds me of the Fool card. You know, venturing into a new territory, starting her own little shop, her own little business. It took a lot of courage for a little girl, and it might feel like the world is so big and she is so small, but she really persevered through it all, and like she learned so much along the way. And yeah, like it's just a lot of magical mysteries that are unfolding for you, but you are about to venture into something beautiful and something wonderful. All right, so that is the first message that I'm getting for you. Also, if you're interested in getting the sticker, I do have my Etsy shop linked in the description box if you want to check it out. All right, so starting with your oracle card, you guys have the Mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. I'm sorry, this is also reminding me of the Stephen King movie that I think they shot it in like the 90s, but it's something. It's interesting. So maybe you might want to check that movie out, just so that you can have a laugh or something. I thought it was a really funny movie. But yes, this says trust your inner compass, be led from within. I think you're being encouraged to trust your intuition, trust your dreams. Sometimes our intuition can get really confusing. I know for me, sometimes I would think one thing and then the next day I'd be like, I think it's the other one. And it's really hard to tell what your intuition is trying to say, because it's not something that we are taught to listen to, right? It's not like school teaches us like how to use your intuition. So it can get really confusing, which is why I'm going to read you guys from the guidebook, because I don't usually read from the guidebook, but I think for this card, the guidebook just sums it up so well, and there might be a message in there that really resonate with you. So you guys have the Mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. Intuition is pointless unless we act on it, but it rarely makes logical sense, which is why it takes faith to trust it and courage to act on it. But when we do gather up the will to act on our intuition, each and every day, we find ourselves living a truly blessed, deeply aligned life that's led from within. I call it living a soul-led life. There is a golden thread before you, calling you towards it, beckoning you forth. You're being called to trust your inner compass and be led from within. Mist and fog form when it's extremely humid and water vapor condenses to form droplets that hang in the air. When mist or fog sets in, it's as if everything's hanging in a state of mystery. When we're walking in the mist, we make sure we're facing the right way, slow down, and enter a state of trust. Following our intuition is similar to that. While you may not know every step along the way or the exact destination, you're called to trust your inner compass, to trust that path will appear before you or for you. And for you. Like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, following the yellow brick road, we're being led home to ourselves and our soul's path. It just requires us to constantly trust the guidance system within. So, soul inquiry, what's your intuition calling you to do right now? All right, so that is the message that I got from this card for you. And yeah, like if you're ever confused on how do I follow my intuition, you could try the steps in there. But it really is, like they said, having faith and the courage to take a step. Because if you knew that it was definitely going to be the right decision and that everything is going to pay off, nothing bad was going to happen, that wouldn't really be okay. Oh yes, that's a message that I'm getting. So following your intuition is not having the reassurance that nothing bad is going to happen on this path. Following your intuition is having the courage and the strength to know that even if something happens on this path, that it happens for a reason and that you have the power, the wisdom, the strength to get over it. Right? So it's not looking for the perfect path, but instead knowing that whatever path this takes you is the right path because you are following your heart, and that anything that happens along the way is not a sign that you're on the wrong path, but instead it's a sign that you can get past it. You're strong enough to work through it. And I think that is also such an important thing, because sometimes when we think back about our past, we have certain regrets or certain what ifs. It's like, what if I didn't do this? What if instead I chose this other path? Would I have been happier? Sometimes you might think that you would be, right? You might think that, if I stayed on this path, I would have this, and this right now. Everything would be great. But that's just our imagination. That's equivalent to saying, well, if I had $10 million right now, I would be very, very rich. But you can always wear rose-tinted glasses to anything that you imagine in the past, any what ifs, because that's your ego trying to scream at you because it's afraid that you're on the wrong path, because it's afraid that you follow your intuition, but it doesn't know what's going to happen next. So it's just showing you the what ifs and giving you doubts in your mind so that you don't follow your intuition, right? Where was I going with this? But what I'm trying to say is, sometimes you make these decisions because in that moment you trusted that this was the right thing to do, even though you knew that it was going to bring about more difficulties. You knew that this was the hard thing, but the right thing to do. And now that maybe life isn't as comfy or beautiful or structured as you want it to be, your ego is like flipping out, saying you've made a mistake. But that's not it. You're just on your path to living an even better life. And guess what? When you do reach that even better life, your ego isn't going to shut up about it either. It's probably going to flip out about something else, okay? So just have faith and know that you did this for a reason. You were guided for a reason, and that you are going to be on the path that is really most aligned with you. Everything that your heart desires is right there for you. You're walking through it. All right, so anyway, your next Oracle card, group number 3, you have inner strength. Yes, okay, this makes sense. You have a great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. So, exactly as we were saying, you have the strength to get through anything. Group number 3, it might be hard right now. You might not see where you're going. You might doubt and maybe tell yourself that you're on the wrong path, that you made a mistake somewhere, that this wasn't supposed to be where you're supposed to be. But Spirit is saying that's not true. You might be going through challenges right now, but that's only because you can get through these challenges. You have the strength. You will get through them, but you are on the right path. Follow your inner guidance. Don't listen to your ego screams, intuition whispers, right? And then you guys have this abundance card, which is very interesting because when I was shuffling, I kind of caught a peep of this card and I was like, okay. And then you guys got this card. So yeah, it was very cute. Anyway, I also feel like group 3 kind of resonates with me right now. But yeah, abundance. Congratulations. It seems you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. So that's what you're getting, group number 3. You are getting abundance pie because you're walking down the right path. You are having the courage, the strength to go through what seems very, very difficult, even for you, that you might not really fully have faith, but it is leading you to abundance. I feel like abundance is also what your soul wants to manifest in this lifetime as well. So I really do think, this is a hot take, but whoever said money doesn't bring you happiness is inaccurate. Money brings you comfort, and comfort makes you not stressed, and being not stressed equals being happier. So it doesn't have to be money, but you do need some kind of material things to live happily on this planet. It doesn't have to be the same amount of material things for everybody, but all of us have like a different set of like happy meter, right? That we need to have at least that much to be happy. So don't be ashamed if you think that money actually correlates to some sort of happiness, because it is true. You do need money to survive. But I think that message is just like saying, don't chase money thinking it's going to make you happy. No. Money is just going to fuel the things that already make you happy. So you need to know already what makes you happy. Is it comfort? Is it having no stress? Is it being able to eat all the fancy food at fancy restaurants? Whatever make you happy, money is going to help you get there. So that's what money is going to fuel. Anyway, that was a little tangent. But your tarot cards, you guys have 7 of Swords. Yeah, okay. So the 7 of Swords is making me feel like you feel like there's like this traitorous person, right? Like there's this unknown, there's this like question mark. I can't trust my intuition. There's someone trying to betray you. Well, the person that's trying to betray you is your ego. Your ego is putting in all these doubts, these fears, these whispers. It's trying to go behind your back. It's trying to undo what your intuition is trying to do, right? What your inner strength has led you to do, because the ego is really, really afraid right now. And Spirit is saying, don't worry, pay no mind to your ego, because it's just flipping out right now. All right, you have the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, okay, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, very interesting cards. Let me see what message Spirit is trying to give you. Ooh, okay. I get it. So what you are being encouraged to do is to find the happy balance between your intuition with the Queen of Cups and your thoughts, which is the ego, with the Knight of Swords, right? Because the Knight of Swords, like, it always is thinking, it always wants to take action, it always wants to know what the next step is, it wants to know what to do. And the Queen of Cups doesn't really communicate that way, because she follows her heart, she follows the intuition, she knows that inner stream that is guiding her. Now, when you are too much of one thing or the other, it makes it that one side is going to be very repressed and is going to be screaming really loudly. So bringing those two into union looks something like this. It's that you know what your intuition is guiding you towards and guiding you to do. And your intuition might tell you, I can't show you every single step of the way, but I do want to tell you that this little nagging feeling in your heart, this little inspiration that I just planted for you, if you follow that path and you water that flower, it's going to bloom very, very nicely. And then in your swords energy is to plan out, like, okay, when is the best time for me to water the flower? When is, how do I remind myself to water the flower in a very sustainable way every single day, right? So that your intuition planted that seed, your intuition gave you the nudge, and your ego, your mind, your action is supposed to listen to that nudge and plan out, like, okay, what is the best way for me to cultivate this, right? If you're being called to make videos, for example, you know that this is something that you want to do, that you've been called to do, that has always been in your heart and your soul. Now, you need to help the ego so that it's not screaming at you by having structure and really being strict with yourself in following the structure that you set, right? So if I'm going to make videos, can I do it starting from one time a week? When do I film? What do I film? How do I make this process easier for myself? Can I make it easier by making sure that my setup is ready, making sure that my equipments are all put away and all ready, making sure that my filming area is all ready so that I can work on it easier, right? Can I get this process going by making sure that everything else is done so that I'm not overwhelmed by things that I'm supposed to do? But that is the example that I'm getting with these cards, is that you need to find a way to marry your intuition and your ego. Because I don't think that you can achieve things and make things happen if you don't have a little bit of the ego. Because I'm seeing the ego as like a masculine energy, the material aspect of things, right? You can't just dream your dream, that you need to take action. And yeah, like how this card was saying, you need to have both. You need to marry both together. And when that happens, your abundance is going to unlock, and you'll be so much richer than you ever think you could be. Group number 3s. Yeah, wow, that was a very powerful reading. And so that is the message and the encouragement that I have for you guys today, group number 3. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you want to purchase this little sticker, again, it is in my description box to my Etsy shop. It would mean the world to me if you could check it out, and also leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and also a comment, because I would love to know how you're doing. I would love to connect with you. And subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!